You always have to be careful when buying items over the internet.
And that's especially true when buying precious metals online. Local 12 troubleshooter Howard Ain unravels a scheme that promised big rewards and wound up costing customers millions.
This is the story of how one con man was able to string along his victims and walk away with millions of dollars. It was a very elaborate scheme.
This did actually begin as a legitimate business.
But the owner of Global Gold and Metals Trading made a wrong turn and swindled more than $6 million from customers trying to buy precious metals online.
He was selling products at below market value. He was selling them at a discounted rate, which is ultimately what attracted the consumer to purchase from him. But he couldn't sustain that.
Postal inspectors say Earl Mohammed was making good on the first of several orders to gain his customers' trust. But once they put in a more sizable order, he would claim the package was sent. Authorities say that was a lie.
What he did is he provided the consumer a Postal Service tracking number. He'd actually pay for the postage for the tracking number, and he would tell them that it was en route. Ultimately, it would never arrive at the consumer's home or residence. They would call Mr. Mohammed, ask him where the items were. He would say that the Postal Service had lost them.
Postal inspectors say the excuses were Mohammed's way of buying time for new money to come in. Another excuse, he'd claim he filed an insurance claim, but it would take time to get the consumer a refund.
The consumer fraud actually became a Ponzi scheme, and unfortunately he was using new customer money to repay old customers that were still awaiting their precious metals.
Inspectors say the average investor lost between $50,000 and $75,000.
A lot of these individuals ended up investing their life savings, retirement funds. We had several homes that have now been foreclosed on. We are still diligently working to locate additional funds. We suspect there may be concealed funds.
Fact, all investments carry risk. Inspectors say do your due diligence.
Research in the company that you're going to do business with. Secondly, if you believe you've been scammed, make sure you report it to law enforcement.
Earl Mohammed pleaded guilty to mail fraud and was sentenced to 9 years in federal prison. He'll also have to repay $6.5 million restitution. Howard Ain, Local 12 troubleshooter.